Hey, Tazzen, I'm writing this new video about rhinos right now. Do you know if we have any rhinos in Puppetaria?
I'll be right back.
2 hours later.
Yo, animal
Eh,
boy.
oh, hey,
Hey,
Tazzen.
I got your rhino.
You did?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Here he comes. He's coming, I swear. Here he is.
Tazzen, that's not a rhino. That's a hippo with a knife to it, taped to his nose. That's not a rhino.
No, that's a rhino. See? They got the horn and everything.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
If you are a rhino, what do rhinos like to eat?
Duh. Food?
My apologies, that's a rhino.
Told you.
Hey everybody, I'm Animal Boy, and welcome to Amazing Animal News, the show that brings you happy news about animals. Rhinos are one of those animals I hear about the most when it comes to conservation, and rightfully so. Many are poached every year because of their horns, which are made of ivory, and sell for ridiculous prices on the black market. Like, I'm talking worth more than their weight in gold. On the bright side, I know what to sell if I ever get in a pinch. Think they'll accept a bowl? But seriously, wild rhinos are in desperate need of some help. That's where the nonprofit African Parks comes in, since they just purchased the largest population of captive rhinos on the planet and plan to spread them across Africa, rewilding them and restoring their numbers. The herd of over 2,000 rhinos was owned by breeder John Hume. You might be wondering, why would someone have that many rhinos? Were they planning an attack? Did they want to put on a circus? Were they trying to take over Microsoft? The answer is actually really interesting. John Hume was attempting to sustainably breed rhinos for their horns. He hoped that flooding the market with sustainable rhino horns would disincentivize the illegal poaching of rhinos. However, the Convention on International Trade of Endangered Species, or CITES, was very adamant that he would not be the exception to the international ban on rhino horn trade. Then, what was he supposed to do with 2,000 rhinos? Besides take over Microsoft, of course. Humes decided to put these 2,000 southern white rhinos up for auction, which is when African Parks purchased them. African Parks is a nonprofit that manages 22 national parks over 12 different African countries and have been known for successful reintroduction of animals like elephants and, more importantly in this scenario, rhinos. They plan to rewild all 2,000 of these rhinos over the next 10 years, which, if done correctly, with all the rhinos going into the wild, would total a 15% increase of the southern white rhino wild population. I cannot think of a better reason to have 2,000 rhinos and a better use for these 2,000 rhinos. I can. You can? Yeah, just put the camera on me, I'll show you. I'm kind of nervous about this, but, Bobo, if you will.
Just like you said, Animal Boy, we can use 2,000 rhinos to take over Microsoft. Right here, the plan is simple. We start off with the distraction rhinos, 30 to be exact. These are the rhinos that'll go in front of Microsoft. The people at Microsoft will be like, oh, what are these rhinos doing here? They'll go out and look at them. Then we attack from the north, the south, and the west. 500 rhinos each. I'll be at the south, see? Right in the rhino. Then the extra 470 rhinos are backup and medic. Now, do you want to spend the rest of your life eating grass, or do you want your life to have meaning? Then charge! See you soon, Bill Gates!
Is he actually storming Microsoft? I said that as a joke! I can't joke about anything around here without him doing something! Mr. Monster! I was unsuccessful in my attempt to stop him. If you're at Microsoft, run. There are always concerns when rewilding an animal. It is essentially the plot of Madagascar minus dancing lemurs. People take animals born in captivity and slowly ease them into their natural environment. Rewilding is one of the best arguments for zoos being around. Zoos act as the bank of animals. You can take animals at zoos that are endangered in the wild and put them in the wild, much like they're doing now with rhinos. This has saved many species, including California condors and Przewalski's horse. And trust me, I know it looks weird, but it's pronounced Przewalski. I checked like multiple times. All I know is that Polish spelling test must be a nightmare. Without zoos, both of these animals would likely be extinct. You can take a loan out from a zoo, for in this case, the rhinos, and put them into the wild to ensure that these animals stay in the wild for many years to come. Have a good day, and remember folks, don't say rhino, say yes! See ya!